What's up, YouTube? This is my Zeta Reticulant deck. My second video. Please subscribe. My first three, Zeta Reticulant. These guys are the first. What do these do? Probably the only ones. You'll probably understand later why all the cards are in here. But these guys are really good in my graveyard. If I remove from play a monster, or they remove from play, it doesn't matter. As long as one of their monsters they control is removed from the game, I special summon a 500/500 level 2 Dark Fiend Eva token. They can be used for anything. They have no restrictions. As long as these are in my graveyard. 3. Caius the Shadow Monarch. Whenever these guys are tribute summoned, I can remove and play a card. If it's a dark monster, they burn for 1,000. 3 Mystic Tomatoes. These guys are used for searching out themselves, Destiny Hero Doomlord, or Armageddon Knight. Mainly Armageddon Knight, considering I need to dump this in the graveyard. My next 3 are DD Warrior Ladies. I can choose to remove and play anything that battles with it, so it's fairly useful in here. Problem solvers. Gotta love them. Next, 2 Armageddon Knights. I summon it. I sent a dark monster from my deck to the graveyard. That would be this. Next, 2 Saber Valleys. I can, well, just look this guy up because he has like 3 effects, so. 2 DD Assailants. When this is destroyed by battle, I can play this in the opposing monster. Sanguine, it searches out anything I need. I have almost anything in this deck is searchable, except for the exception of like 9 cards. So half my monsters I can search out. Destiny Hero Doomlord. This is a new addition into here with the March 1st new list. I can remove and play a monster my opponent controls. I can't attack this turn, and it's special summon. The remove and play monster is special summoned during my second standby phase after this guy's activation. So it's still removed. I still get tokens. I am happy they are not. Gores. This is very handy in almost any deck. If they're trying to kill you, they're going to try to kill you. It doesn't matter what you have. This is otherwise. For my spells, I have 1 Allure of Darkness, not limited to 1. 1 Heavy Storm, always limited to 1. Lightning Vortex, for getting rid of a lot of big monsters. My monsters are all small. The biggest thing I have would be Zeta Reticulant, which is 24, and Caius, which is 24. And Caius is usually the problem solver. It just gets rid of anything I don't like, but so does this. Next is Giant Trinade. Reinforcement of the army. I have many level 4 lower warriors in here. Foolish Burial, not limited to 1. I used to just run 2. It searches out Zeta Reticulant and throws it in the graveyard. Mind Control. I use these for Saber Valley. And if they have a tuner, I use it with one of my tokens. Brain Control, same concept. Saber Valley, tuner. And Mystical Space Typhoon. Next is for traps. I actually have a heavy trap lineup, but people don't set deck roll decree anymore, so it helps. 3 Karma Cuts. Now, what these do is I activate by discarding a card from my hand. I remove from play a face-up monster my opponent controls, and every copy of that card my opponent's graveyard as well from play. And these are useful because if I discard a Zeta Reticulant, I get a token for how many Zeta Reticulants I have in my graveyard. So basically, they're similar to Dark Core, except for the trap card, and I discard a card. And all copies of that cards in their graveyard is removed from the game. So anything that runs multiples, like X-Saber Airbolem, if they have any in their graveyard and I move it, they're all gone. Forever. Next up is 2 Royal Oppressions. These might question some people a little bit because I special summon in this deck. The tokens are special summons, but Zeta Reticulant must activate. These are optional, so all my Zeta Reticulants must activate before an optional effect may be activated. So you could stop the last token to come out. If I have 2 or 3 Zeta Reticulants in my graveyard, and they're get special summons tokens, you can only negate one of them. Next is 2 bottomless trap holes. They don't have to explain these. I hope not. 2-dimensional prisons. Remove some play and attacking monsters similar to Zeta Reticulant armor, except these give me tokens. And last is Eternal Tribute. Well, that's it for my deck. Thank you for watching. See you later, YouTube.